Okay, hey Spooky Ghouls, it's Spooky Deli Chris. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. Um, I want to work on fixing up my cutie skull um, to add to my new logo. So, oh, that's gonna, it's gonna change my capture window too. I don't want to do that. Okay, okay, that'll be better, I think. Um, Actually, no, I do need to make this bigger. Okay, so I kind of want to redraw it entirely, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what the best way to go about this would be. I think honestly, I want to put another layer on top, redraw the parts I want to keep, and then I can erase the, or not erase, but like delete the bottom layer. And that'll give me a blank slate to start with again. Well, not a blank slate, obviously. I'll have like the outline. But I want to fix up this middle part of the bow here because I feel like um, I didn't really know how to draw fabric 10 years ago when I drew this skull. And I feel like I could do a better job on this bow now. I kind of fixed up the outer edges yesterday, so I'm pretty happy with those now. Um, and I'm also debating, I kind of want to take this whole bottom jaw off of the skull and instead cut it here at the top jaw and then bring, the back of the skull down and then add teeth to the upper jaw. Um, I kind of think that I like that look a little better than just the round toothless skull. So that's what I'm gonna attempt. um, we'll see if I can do it properly. I want to add a new, oh, I guess paint layer? Not a clone layer, because I don't want to bring the image to the new layer. So yeah, I think paint layer. And then let me just check and make sure I did the right thing first. I want to hide this one now. Okay, so here's my paint layer. So we'll put that one back on top. So that's the one that I'm going to redraw my outline. And then I should be able to hide that background layer. And work just off with a paint layer. Okay, let me try. Here. I need to get this to a size that I feel comfortable drawing at it, and then I will worry about fixing my screen capture. Oops. So probably like that. That feels good to me. Okay. So let me move this behind the face cam, and then I can do this. All right, that should work. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, I want to try a suggestion that was given to me to make the outline a bit thicker. So hold on, why am I laggy? Okay, here we go. I don't know what just happened there. I want to, I'm just gonna grab this black. I think that's probably gonna be the easiest way to do it. And the main reason that I want to redraw this rather than just fixing it, let me see if I blow it up more, if I can kind of get this on the screen. Can you see how fuzzy these lines are? Oops. Yeah, let me move this down so it'll show on my capture. You see how fuzzy the lines are? It almost looks like it was drawn with a marker that bled, which is because it was drawn with a marker. When I initially drew this, I literally drew it on paper with Sharpies, scanned it onto my computer, and then basically overexposed it until the lines were pure black. And then in GIMP, I filled in everything with really overexposed white to get rid of any shadows and a flat green to get rid of any marker lines on the bow. And I ended up with, you know, a decent looking thing as long as it was like business card size or even like printed onto a t-shirt at like a logo, you know, like this big size. But I never would have been able to put this on like a display banner if I were vending a show, you know, because the lines are so awful. And I genuinely had no idea they were that awful until I pulled it up really big on my high definition screen on my laptop yesterday. Prior to that, I thought they looked pretty okay because I had only looked at it really small. Um, anyway, they're not. So what I'm going to try and do here is get my size. Let me just put a dot. Am I not on the paint layer? What is going on? Layer not available. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna have to just undo. Because apparently the undo also moved my hiding of layers and I couldn't work anymore. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to just put one little dot so I can kind of get an idea for, yeah, I think this is going to be a better line size. Okay, so I'm still not great at drawing on a tablet, but it is so much better than drawing with a mouse that I think this is still going to be okay. Like my lines are still a little fuzzy here because I'm drawing with a circular brush. I think I can clean those up later. But honestly, like this is probably as big as I would ever draw this, even on a banner size. So as long as I can get it looking okay at this size, then I should be good to go. Oh, that was a really fuzzy line. I'm doing this a little bit at a time because, again, I'm just not super comfortable drawing on a tablet, and I don't want to have to undo like the whole outline of the skull. I would much rather undo a little small section of the line, you know? I feel like I can get this better. And I'm more concerned about getting the outer line even because this is just the outline and I'm still going to have to fill it in with white, and when I do that I can go in with a white brush and touch up the inner lines. So I just need to not have like bulges on the outer bit here. I think I'm making it worse. I'll go in with an eraser, I think, and fix those. I just want to have the line be like an even width because you can tell it's kind of not really an even width all the way around. And get it outlined effectively. Ugh. This is also a really small drawing tablet. It's the smallest size that was offered. And unfortunately, that does make it a little hard for me as somebody who doesn't hold my hand in a normal position to hold a pencil. So holding the stylus on a small tablet, oh geez, now I'm going, I have to keep turning the tablet, which I think is not making it easy for my computer to recognize what's going on. But if I don't turn it, see, I keep wanting to go like straight down. Just because that's where my hand wants to go on a little tablet. Oh Jesus. Anyway, this is just, I wish I could like rotate the image, but I don't know how to do that. Ah, this is the hardest part, honestly. Ah, this is just such an awkward angle, I think. But I'm gonna keep going until I get it. If I have to do it like one little dot at a time to get around this angle, I'm willing to do that. I want this to be good. You know, this is my cutie skull. I hand drew it. I want to keep using it. I'm determined to make it work somehow. And I think that I had the slope a little too tight anyway. So I think that if I pull it up even instead of trying to follow this line, this seems to be going a lot better. I'm going to zoom it out really quick and make sure that that still looks okay. Yeah. See, I think that it doesn't look, I think that looks almost better with a angle that's not quite as sharp. So I think that that's going to be the way to do this. And once I get past this little bit of the angle, hopefully it'll get easier. Nope, that got real wavy for a second there. I got to do smaller sections. I also have a slight hand tremor, unfortunately, which makes drawing outlines really difficult. But I think we're getting there. I just have to keep going a little bit at a time. Ah, nope. See, I'm going down again. Okay. There's a little bit of a hump here, so let me try and smooth this. Again, I really want to get the outside smoother more so than the inside, because the inside I can fix when I'm filling it with the white later. Nope, I'm making it too tall. That's better. Okay, blend this one in. Okay. I think that's good for now. I know it looks really bubbly and awful. I will be coming back in and fixing this later. I just need to get the outline down. And actually, I'm going to zoom this out because I want to redraw this middle section of the bow. And I think if I'm going to redraw it, I'm going to come in a little bit, in a little bit. Let me hide the background for a second. No, that's not really a better shape. Let's try this again. I almost want to outline the edges and leave the middle empty and then come back to that maybe. I feel like that actually might be a better way to do this, because having the original shape there, I think, may be a little confusing. But let me just try one more time. I want to round the top out more. I want to bring the edges in. I think that might have been in too much. Yeah, that's in a little too much. So let's do... Ah! Come on, hands. I think that's probably better. Bring it in just a bit. And then I can perfect the shape later. Yeah, okay, that's better. That's a lot better. Oh no, I don't want to hide. I meant to unhide the background, not hide my painting layer. Okay, here we go. Let's do the bow. No, okay, here we go. Where did I end that? Right about here, I think. Okay. I feel like I'm already getting better shape. Now this is going to be too close to the edge again, so I'm going to try and, as I redraw this, bring it down. And let's hide that background layer. It's still pretty close, but I can fix that with the green. Okay. So, yeah, I'm happier with that shape. I'm not going to try and draw the little lines with the background in there because that is going to be too confusing. So I'm just going to trace. Oh, I don't like the angle that I had going on there. Let me turn my tablet. Oops. Nope. I keep going up because I think I turned my tablet too much. Okay. This is so much different than drawing on paper because I just turn the paper when I want to turn the paper. But you can't really do that as effectively with a drawing tablet. Okay, there we go. I think I smoothed that outline in that corner. Let me round that off and check it again. Yeah, okay. I can fix the bubbling on the inside when I come back with the green later. So let me just fix that. Okay. We're getting there. I do think a thicker outline is going to be better. Okay, here we go. Now I feel like I'm making this other side too small. I need to go backwards a bit and kind of follow the outer edge more than the inner edge, like I did on the top of the skull up there. Just to keep the two sides of the bow somewhat even. Oh, that that was an ugly line. No, why can I not get this angle? Oh my gosh. You guys are just going to watch me struggle for a bit because I can't really master drawing on the Wacom tablet as well as drawing on paper. Also, oh god, every time I flip back to OBS, my hair just looks awful. I washed it yesterday and then slept on it overnight and it took all the curl out, so I tried to put mousse in it today and I don't know why I did that. I need to just know better. My hair can't have products in it. It's too fine. It gets weighed down and then it just goes flat. And then I end up fighting with it, trying to make it curl again, and it's just not going to. Oh, I am not happy with this line that's going on this whole side of the bow. I'm going to restart it again. I'm going to start from up here, maybe. Okay, I don't like not being able to turn my image. I'm sure there's a way to do that, but I just don't know how to do it. I'm happy with that. Now, it's this corner that I can't get a good angle on it. All right, I'm gonna try. My hand is like upside down right now. I can't really show it in the camera, but this is super uncomfortable. I just don't know how else to get this corner. Oh my God. Nope, I'm gonna try turning the tablet basically upside down. Nope. Oh my God. Okay. I mean, to some degree, this is a lot easier than using a mouse, but also not, because just the angle that my hand has to be at sometimes is just not good. So I'm just gonna do one little blip at a time here and kind of try and get an edge that I can smooth out later with an eraser. All right, I can live with that. I can fix that with an eraser later a lot easier than I can continue trying to redraw it. So we're gonna move on. Oh God, no. Oh no. I need to give my hand a, a little 2-minute break here, maybe. uh, this is really hard when you're not used to doing this. Like, I've been trying to practice with the drawing tablet and just, I don't know that it's something I can get used to, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would be, but like no matter how much I practice with it, I don't really seem to be getting any better. I don't know how I'm not getting better, but somehow I seem to not be getting better. And it's really frustrating. I don't know if it's just the programs that I'm practicing with or what's going on that I'm still struggling so much, but oh my God. I feel like maybe with a bigger tablet, I would be able to do better. Um, I could feel like I could turn it a little more. Oh my God. Because I can't, I just can't get these angles sometimes. I'm going to try and just use the mouse. Um, just for the angles that I can't quite. Nope, this is not easier. God. This is about the only time that I am tempted to bring out my touchscreen laptop that I absolutely hate. Um, I wouldn't be able to stream on it, obviously, because, well, I don't know if it's obvious. I don't know if I've mentioned before how much it slowed down in the last year or so that I was using it. Um, yeah, this is not, the mouse is not easier. Um, but I was using it when I first started streaming, when I was doing the BioShock streams that were frequently very laggy, and had all kinds of issues. I was using that computer. It doesn't stream well. It's very slow. It's just kind of old. I had the hard drive replaced at one point because I wore it out because I'm just very hard on computers. Being that I'm a shut-in who doesn't leave my house and is on my computer all day, every day. Oh no, I moved the layer. Oh, oh, okay. All right, we're good. Anyway, yeah, I'm very hard on my computers, which, that's a me problem. I get that. But I replaced the hard drive once, and I think it honestly just needs another hard drive again. It doesn't function well. But I feel like the touch screen, oh God, for this kind of thing would probably come in handy. And I didn't get it for the touch screen. I hated the touch screen the entire time I had it. That was just the only computer that Best Buy happened to have in stock that fit my needs at the time. And the sales guy kept insisting to me that I would learn to love the touchscreen, and the touchscreen would be such a great thing to have. And I was pretty sure that that was not going to be the case, and sure enough, I never grew to love that touchscreen. I hated it from day one. I still hate it. But, oh my god, I really kind of wish that I had a touchscreen to use for drawing programs. Because I just don't like drawing on the drawing tablet. And I hate to spend money to get a bigger drawing tablet without knowing if I'm actually going to use it, because if having a bigger drawing tablet doesn't make drawing on a tablet any easier, then I'm not going to end up using it. This is just this is the frustrating step, is doing the outline. Once I get to filling and I can clean up all the lines, like that's the easy part, you know? It's time consuming, but it's easy. This is the part that is stressful because it's the actual drawing. Oh no, that's a hideous line. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. I think that was a lot better. Okay. Oops, I gotta get, oh, I probably have to make my brush smaller to get this corner. I'm gonna do my best here. See how ugly that is. Oh, that's not so bad. That's okay. I think I can live with that. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna bring this down. And I kind of want to reduce the amount of flare that I gave this upper jaw. So I think something like that. Okay, that's a really bubbly line, so I'm gonna try and redo that. Part of the bubbling just happens because I'm drawing slowly, and unfortunately I'm drawing slowly because I'm not comfortable drawing on a tablet yet. But this, honestly, as frustrating as this method is, it's going to be a lot easier than trying to draw it by hand, scan it in, and then basically do all the steps that I did before and still have to fix it up. So, okay. Yeah, see, this line looks really thick now because I reduced that flare. But when I eliminate the background layer, it's not very thick. It's like the normal bit. This little extra bit here is from the background layer where that flare originally was. So that's okay. All right, I got the bow. I want to get this eye here and the nose. Oh, I may need to make the brush smaller to get the nose point. So I may just leave the point off of the nose and, well, I guess I could chip a little bit off of it with a white brush later. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. All right, so I'm going to do this eye, the nose, and then the bottom of the upper jaw and trace that and kind of bring it back and draw a bottom to the skull instead of the bottom jaw and see how that works. All right, let's see how we're doing. Not bad, not bad. Here we go. Oops. I think I got a little bit of a hump on there, but that should be okay. I'm not super concerned with getting the shape perfect on these because I feel like there's actually I feel like I can use the circle drawing tool on the eye to fix it up later. So yeah, that's good enough. Ah, made that a little bit too wide. Oh no. Okay, I need to do smaller sections because I'm making mistakes. And even though this is a really small piece, if I make a mistake, that might mean having to redraw the entire thing. I think I drew that, yeah, I drew that a little too low. So we're gonna, oh, doing it again. I realize there's probably a way to make the background layer not fully opaque so that I'd be able to see easier when I'm making those mistakes, but I really just want to get this drawn so I can hide the background layer entirely. So I'm not worrying about playing with opacity at the moment. Oh no, starting to go too far down. Too much of a slope. Oh, I feel like this line is getting real wavy too. Yeah. Let's fix that. A little bit of a bubble in here too. Fix the bubbling. Okay. Getting there. All right, so I want to get to the edge here. Ah, oh my God, what happened? I don't know what that was. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, we're pretending a lot of things aren't happening today. Oh no, this is okay. That's not so bad. I thought that I was gonna have to redo that whole section. Although, yeah, I don't like it. We're gonna redo that little section there again. This is another area where it's just a really awkward angle for my hand, so I'm just doing my best. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleanup later. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm going to bring this line here. I'm gonna draw it to this edge. And then I'm gonna move my skull. Oh God, let's not draw. Ah, this is where I just need to use the mouse. All right, I need to bring this over and sort of recenter myself here. And I may even draw myself some little guiding dots with my mouse that I can either erase or paint over with white later, but I just want to probably farther down there. And then zoom this out. I'm just trying to connect this back down to the back of the skull in a way that's going to look like it was always drawn that way. I think I need to... No. Well, maybe. All right, I'm going to try and connect these dots and see how this looks. I'm not really sure if this is going to be the way to go or not. Make sure I'm still showing. Oh no, whoops, too far. Okay, so I'm going to try and connect these dots and see how this goes. This may or may not be the final shape. We'll see. I'm just going to do a quick line for now. Oh, I did not realize, you know what, before I put any dots down, I didn't realize I hadn't done this bit here with the outline. I need to outline this. Oh, hang on. I need to see the top to make sure that following. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go here. Probably a little bit further down than this. So I'm gonna go to about here because I can always erase. All right, now let's try and do the dots again and connect. I think that might work. Let me try it and see what happens. I'm not doing a neat line right now because I just want to do this and eliminate the background and then pull it out and see. Yeah, see, that's kind of a funky shape. I think I don't need that bottom layer to be there to figure this shape out. I think it's going to work better if I do it this way. Give me my eraser. And we'll take out that line. And I don't know. This is still, it's looking a little funky to me for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I don't like it. Let me try bringing this down and more rounded maybe. You know, I'm just not liking it like this. I think I'm going to go back to the original design maybe. I still want to add the teeth. I feel like teeth would look better. You know what? I think I see what the problem is. It's not that it's too far back that way. I think it's that it's too far back this way. So let me try this. Yeah, I like that better already. Okay. All right. This is working better. This too far this way. Okay. Oh, let me make sure. I keep forgetting that I'm streaming this. Move this over here. Okay. So I do think that I like this. Let me put the background layer back up just so I can kind of compare for a minute. So that's what I had. Oops. I guess I could always do two versions and post them up and see if I can get like opinions on. No, you know what? I really need to just make some decisions here. I need to stop being indecisive. Let me throw let me throw up a few quick teeth doodles on here. And if I hate this, this is going to be real sloppy. It's not going to be nice. This is not a finished product. I just want to throw some teeth on here and see if I really hate this. Because if I really hate it, then I'm not going to keep continuing to try and make this work. I'm going to go back to just redrawing and neatening up the skull that I already had and was happy with. And honestly, oh god, those teeth really are bad. All right, let me draw them a little bit neater because that's not helpful. I don't want like ugly crooked teeth. I would want, oops. There, I think it would actually be easier if I did this and followed the line. As much as possible, and then just drew some little teeth. Okay. So this is kind of what I was going for, but I really do like the original skull. I feel like it's really cute and it fits my aesthetic. Oops. This one, I think if I really spent a lot of time reworking it, I could get something I'm happy with, but I don't know that I want to do that because I already have something I'm pretty happy with. I just need to clean it up. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scrap the idea of redrawing it and okay. Let me get rid of everything that I did to change it, basically. And I'm gonna go back to drawing it exactly as it is, but cleaner. And I think this is gonna be the way to go. I don't want to spend like weeks and weeks and weeks working on something that I might end up happy with, you know? I already like this skull. I tried to update it. I don't like the update. We're going to go back to the original recipe. The update was a bad idea. Oh god. These angles. Ah! I'm drawing too far in. I need to like center. Oh my god. This is just such an awkward angle. My hand, it has to be like backwards to get this to work right. Oh no. And then it's like, I'm drawing upside down basically. So it's going to take me a few tries to get this. Just bear with me. Once I get past the super awkward angles, it'll get better. I know I keep saying that, but I keep hitting these awkward angles. That's the problem with a mostly rounded object that I'm trying to draw when I can't rotate. So that every time I hit an angle where my hand has to be basically backwards to draw it, it's going to get real uncomfortable. Okay, I need to zoom in more. And, oh. The zooming and the scrolling is really hard on a drawing tablet too, but every time I switch to the mouse it makes the stylus lag when I try to switch back to the tablet, so I want to do that as infrequently as possible. Yeah, see, this is a much easier angle because my hand is not upside down. And the farther we get along this draw, the more awkward it gets. Just got to get these lines to meet. right, let me zoom back out. Uh-oh, where'd my cursor go? That was not good. Okay. Let's hide the background. All right, so I think I can hide this pretty much permanently now. Yeah, I can start filling in. Let me grab this green really quick. Hide the background. Do I have a fill tool on here? I haven't tried to use a fill tool, so I'm not sure. Oh, yikes. I think I just drew. Nope. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I don't see any giant green lines through everything, because I think I was still on the grabber tool. I'm just trying to... There's got to be a fill tool somewhere, right? These are all brushes. Hey, that's fantastic that there's so many brush options that I'm probably never going to learn to use. I just need a fill tool right now, and I don't think there is one. Crap. Okay, well... What is this one? No. Here, that looks like a fill tool. Yay! I did it! I figured it out, guys. It's okay. All right. That's good enough. I just needed the green on this layer. Now I need to get the white on this layer. And then I have colors to grab for later. Now we're going to hide this again and fill that. Okay. All right. Now to the time-consuming part of filling all of these little white spaces, cleaning up my lines, erasing all of the little bubbly bits around the edge. Actually, you know what? Before I do all of this, why did I not fill in the black? I'm gonna grab this black. Nope, grab the black. There we go. Fill here, 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 here. Can we fill in this little space here? No, I'm gonna have to draw that. Okay, now we're good to go. I'm gonna do the green first. I'm gonna clean up the bow. Actually, no. You know what? I want to draw those the black lines. The little folds, little crease lines in the fabric. I need to make the pixels slightly smaller. Oops, too much smaller. So I'm doing 30 instead of 40. Yeah, that's a much better line thickness to do the crease lines with. No, this is going to be another one that's going to be a super awkward angle because my hand is basically upside down. You know what? Give me a second. I am actually going to pull up a better reference image just so I can make sure that if I'm going to the trouble of redrawing these crease lines to make them look nicer, I'm going to make them as nice as possible. And, oops. And get them going at the right angle. Oh, I don't have any of my fashion illustration projects on my phone gallery. I was hoping I could pull up one of those because I know I've drawn bows that I was a lot happier with in the years since I drew this logo. But I don't seem to have any of those readily available. They're probably on my tablet, but my tablet's in the other room and I'm in here. Okay. Well, that's all right. I guess what I need to figure out is if I want to put a second color of shading in the bow. I don't think I do, because if I do that, my worry is that it's not going to look right because I'm not doing a second line of shading in the skull area at all. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this middle section exactly as it is. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to shade that or not. I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm going to leave that. Okay, so the way that I want to do this, the creases would come from about here. Oh god, this is the worst angle. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do what I was trying to do with the jaw. I'm going to do dots, and I'm going to connect the dots. I think that's too straight. I need to go slightly up. Okay, the problem is my entire hand is now on my drawing tablet, which means that I have to use more pressure to draw. Otherwise, it doesn't recognize that I'm drawing. And then the second one should be shorter, turn more down, and a little bit thicker. So, oops. Put the top dot here, and then connect. Nope, see, my hand keeps wanting to go up because it's basically upside down right now. All right, I'm gonna do really slow dot lines. I can fix them with the green. I'm gonna have to go in with the green anyway because I don't know if it's showing up on my capture because of just how the capture angle is. If you can see that there's white lines here, I'm gonna scribble them out where I just filled in on the eyes. Right around here, there's a little, very slight white outline in between the fill and the actual color. So see when I hit undo, those come back. So I'm going to have to go in with my green anyway, just to get rid of the white lines. So when I do that, I should be able to also clean up these lines. So I want this one to start thicker at the bottom than the other one. That's probably a little too thick, but I can fix that. It's easier to fix it afterwards than to continuously redraw. Oh my god, you know what? These are just not a whole lot better than the last ones. So let me get all of these dots off of here. And I thought it would be too confusing to have the other lines on there, but oh, you know what? I colored over with green already, so that's not going to help. Okay, never mind. Hang on, my music is gone, so let me restart that. Okay, man, I'm getting hungry. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, see, that wasn't so bad. I think I just need to go for it and not hesitate quite so much. Nope. I spoke too soon. See, this line needs to follow this bit of fabric but also needs to, oops, now I'm following too closely because it also needs to go down. So I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna bring it down more here, and then I can, oh God, no, I made it worse. Oops. Put that back because the line itself wasn't bad. I just need to fix where it got a little bit of a hump here. So I'm going to fix it on the bottom with the black and then go in with the green later and smooth the top edge of it. Okay, now on to the other side. Here we go. Oh, I thought this one would be easier because it's at least following the direction my hand wants to go, but it's not. Okay, maybe it's going to be a little bit easier. Oop. Nope. You know, it really doesn't need to be as perfect as I'm trying to make it. Like, it's supposed to be kind of cartoony and kawaii, and I'm just too much of a perfectionist for my own good sometimes. And I think that's what the problem is here. So this one needs to be longer though. Like that. And then this one can go that way. I feel like it looks bad, but it's also zoomed really big, so yeah. I'm just not liking these. Okay. I'm gonna go back, unfill everything. Okay. Put the background back in. Use the original lines as a guide because they weren't awful, they just weren't great. The starting points were actually where I want them to start, so that's what I'm going to try and copy here. All right. Let me move this over. So this one starts here. That's where I want it to start. Oh God, that top line is real straight. Needs to be a little bit more curved. Let's see if that's good. Yes, I'm happy with that. I will leave that. I can live with that. Okay. That's good. Okay, yeah. See, this, I thought it would be too confusing trying to follow just this bit of the line and having the other line still there, but I think this is probably the way to go. All right, so, nope. Oops. Oh, I keep double tapping on the undo. Oh, you know what? I do actually, No, that's good. Okay. I'm going to turn my drawing tablet and try and just flick. Nope. Wrong arch. Nope. Oh God. This is the hard one. I'm telling you guys, it's just this angle. I'm going to try and go at it literally just upside down. Nope. This is not working. Oh God. I think by turning it upside down, I somehow switched my drawing tablet to lefty mode. Hang on. Everything was going mirrored. And that was just not good. All right. You know what? I just want the starts. So let me do this. Okay, now I've got my starting line. Nope. I'm going to go a little bit at a time like I did with the outline. No, I'm going too sharp of an angle, I think. Oops. No. Okay, there we go. There's a line I'm happy with. I'm not going to be a perfectionist. I just need to get a line that is the right angles and the right length, and I think I have accomplished that. So, going to bring this back and fill. What do I have on my? I have green right now, right? Nope, black. Okay, so we'll fill, 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 grab the green from the background layer, and here it is. Fill, 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 fill. Grab the white from the background layer. Fill that. Okay. All right, now I'm back to where I was, except that I have the little lines on the bow and I'm happy with them. So I'm going to grab the green. I'm going to zoom back in. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to actually fix these little white lines first. Which at the same time will also clean up the inner edge of this line. Oops. Okay, now I'm going too far in. Here we go. Let's try this again. Nope. Still doing it. Nope. Oh, I think I'm actually going to fix this round area with the black, because I think that I can just make a big black dot right there and it'll fix the white line and it'll fix any bubbling on the black. So oh, too far. I may end up doing a lot of this stuff off stream just because this is going to be really tedious. So let me just do the really big parts that are clearly visible. And then I'll go back and fix all of these slightly bubbly lines off camera. Oops. Oh, I want to fix this bit in here too, but I need to make my brush a lot smaller, and I don't want to keep changing my brush size at the moment. So I'm going to do that later too. So we'll just... Alright, what else? I'm going to do the black because there's all of these areas where I can just... Let me go back up to 40 pixel brush. Oops, I'm still grabbing. There we go. get rid of all of these little white lines from filling the areas in. I assume if there are any areas like that on the white, it's probably not gonna show. Although, you know what? I guess I should probably test it at some point against a background just to make sure. Because it looks white, but it may be that it's clear, and when I put it onto a colored background, like I have with my logo, I'm actually just going to save this right now. It may be that when I put it on top of a colored background, the colored background will show through. So I'm going to pull up a separate program really quick and just plop that on top of a background. Let's see. I do have a square one somewhere, but oh, it was right there. That's okay. I'm going to upload the newest version and plop that on there. Oh yeah, the thicker outline looks a lot better already. All right, I'm not seeing the background showing through, so I think it is actually just a white outline and not a clear spot. Hang on, let me capture this window really quick. Let's try this one. Yeah, okay. So this is the logo as I have redrawn it. Obviously the lines are still very fuzzy. I need to clean it up. But this is it plopped on top of a background, so you can see that, oops, I just dragged my face cam way back there. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you can see that I grab it and move it around. There's no background showing through. I can zoom it up really, oops, really big. You can't see the background coming through. So that white line from filling is actually, as far as I can tell, a white outline. I can't imagine I would need to make it any bigger than it is currently zoomed up to on my screen. So I'm going to assume that it's safe for me to not worry about filling in white outlines along the edges of where I put the white fill. Yeah, so let me close this and recapture my drawing program. Yeah, so that's looking pretty good. So I'm just going to continue to clean up the lines. I think I'm going to do it off camera though, because for one thing, my internet is starting to slow down. I don't know why. But my little box on OBS is like flashing between red and green. So my stream is probably going to start lagging if I go too much longer. Um, I don't think there's really anything else to show. I mean, that was basically the process. Now I just have to go through and use my white brush to clean up all of these lines in here, and the green brush to clean up the lines in here, and the black brush to clean these lines up, and then my eraser to clean up the outside lines. So it really is at this point just clean up and straightening the lines, and it's not going to be fun to watch. Um, yeah, all of the interesting part of the process has been done. So yeah, I think that's probably about it. I don't know why I feel like the nose looks really lopsided now. I definitely want to fix that. I'm just going to be OCD for 1 second here. And then I will really sign off. Because I'm getting pretty hungry. I probably should make dinner. But I feel like I need to round this out this way a little bit. Come on. Nope. I went too far down. Let's just... I don't want to move it down. I'm just trying to round it out. But my drawing tablet is like, your whole hand is on top of me and you're just tapping the same spot. I don't want to put a line down. And I want it to put a line down. It's fighting me. Come on. All right. Let me zoom back out and see if I hate what I just did. I don't hate it, so I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'm going to leave it for now. I think that it does look better. I think. I don't know. Let me undo some of those. Does it look better? Is it even noticeable that I changed anything? I don't know. I'm not sure it's even noticeable. I'm gonna undo it and leave it how it was. Okay, there we go. let me save it here because I am going to come back and work on it on my own later. Um, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave the stream for today, I think. Um, yeah, just because cleaning up the lines isn't, I mean, it's not going to be fun to watch. I don't have anybody in my chat right now, so I'm really just talking to myself. Um, so I think I'm going to stop and go make some dinner. Um, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching me play around with my logo skull. Hopefully it was entertaining and maybe maybe I was slightly educational. I don't know that I could have been educational because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm very new to drawing programs, but I don't know. Maybe you figured something out by watching me. Um, Either way, thanks for hanging out and keeping me company. I'll see everybody next time. Oh, next time will probably be next Wednesday, I'm hoping. I want to get my Crafternoon stream back on its normal day again. I meant to do it this week, but I spent so much time fixing up the bow yesterday that I totally lost track of time, and by the time I realized what time it was way too late to start a crafting art stream. So I ended up doing games instead and this today.
So yeah, next week I'm really, really trying to get on my normal schedule. So hopefully that'll be crafts on Wednesday and games on either Thursday or Friday. I want to do more Death Coming because I'm really enjoying that one. I think it's kind of fun. I may re-download the original Observation Duty and do that because I also really enjoy doing that one on stream, and for whatever reason Observation Duty 2 keeps breaking my stream, so I may not be able to play any more of the sequels on stream, at least until I get my internet issues sorted out, whatever's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thanks for watching. I will see everybody next time.